How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy. Today I am really excited about this. So I usually go on the weekends to go flying. There's a hobby shop up there. I'm gonna give them a shout out. It's Hamilton Hobbies. John is, I do believe, the owner. I was just talking to him, just seeing what was new. I like to kind of check out, what's coming out. And he said he just got these in. I think they've been out for about a month and a half or so. And he said, I'm really gonna like this. He really recommends me buying it. He didn't want to give me too much detail. I guess he wanted me to kind of experience it from the unboxing. So that's what I'm gonna do with you guys. I'm not sure how many videos made on it or whatever, but I just want to share my opinion on it, my first impressions, and the unboxings. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is available from FMS. This is the 1/12 scale Suzuki Jimny. It is brand new, at least at the hobby shop. $269.99. Obviously, plus tax, it's going to vary from state to state. So let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. So, oh, I went a little deep there. I probably cut this. Looks like instructions. Oh well. It doesn't work important or anything, is it? Yeah, we just have to call it back. Yeah. Man, this tape's... There we go. So right off the bat, we got good old-fashioned instructions. Now, I did cut a little piece there. That's not going to hurt anything. These seem to be very detail-oriented instructions. Looks like you get a full schematic on how to disassemble and build the vehicle. Wow, that's a lot of little pieces there. That's a lot of stuff. So I can tell this is going to be very detailed. Holy smokes. So that's nice that, see, does it have a parts list in the back? I'm always curious if you get parts on stuff. I really like the fact that you can repair. Yep, because it has Chinese or Japanese. That has the English, so you can't get parts for it. So that is the good old manual. We'll just slide under here for now. And this is the grant equipment authorization. I guess it's for the Fly Sky RC model technology. It's like, I guess, like a permit or a seal. I don't know. But that did come with it as well. So let's go ahead and slide this out of the box. Oh, nothing else in there. So this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Love the green. That looks absolutely beautiful. You can pause it on these. I'm not going to go down and list every little thing because I kind of want to find out on my own. So pause it on here if you want to get any of the specs on this side. And then this one has got the most information. Oh wow, doors open and stuff. That's going to be good. So we'll set this manual, this permit paper I don't care about, but we'll set the manual to the side right here. We'll go ahead and open, what is that? Oh, it's like a little tab. Open this. We'll set this to the side as well. I really want to try to keep this in really nice shape. I love the fact it's this nice protective foam, so you could just throw it in the back of the car and you're ready to go. This is a ready to run version, so the only thing you're going to need to provide is, I think, 4 AAA batteries, what I saw. So this will be the first time. Let's see how do you open this. Oh, that's pretty cool. A little push latch system. So see if this opens it. Yep. Oh, that is sweet. I love the case. We could probably stick the manual when we're done unboxing somewhere like that, you know. So I want to kind of keep everything together. So let's go ahead and pull everything out of here. And we'll set the box to the side. Oh, bag of goodies. Let's see if I can pull this out. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it. So we'll set the Jimmy right here. We'll set the case to the side. First thing through, we'll just go through this bag of goodies, see what we got in here. It appears to be, yeah, throw the bag over here. Looks like we got a charger. It is a, oh, it's a 7.4 volt battery, so it's a 2-cell. Looks like a balance lead, and it charges 100 milliamps per hour, 1,000 milliamps per hour. So that's a pretty decent little charger. That'll charge batteries pretty quickly. Obviously, your hobby grade charger will do a little better. And then you get a solid metal little tool. So that's cool. And then the controller, good old pistol kind of grip. It feels good in the hand. Obviously, it's digital proportion, throttle and steering. Looks like you get quite a few little dip switches. Looks like you can reverse the throttle and steering. Looks like, I think that's dual rates, dual steering rates, throttle, steering trim, dual rates for the throttle, and then throttle trim. Looks like an off and on switch. Oh, wow. A third channel and a fourth. So that's going to have quite a few little options on it. Wow, this is a 4-channel radio. It is fly sky, so you can get the more fancier digital transmitter for this if you would like, right? And it does have a bind button. You can use it for other fly sky stuff as well. So that's pretty much that stuff. So what I'm going to do is actually move this so we could really focus. We'll set this stuff right here. Oh, and then you're going to need the AAA batteries. Looks like you can press, I think it's, yeah, it's press, and pop it out. Let's go ahead and throw these batteries in so we can show some of the features and figure out what does what. So you have a little plus sign here. We'll put these up really quickly. Put this down. Lock it in, push it, and let's see if it works. Uh-oh.
Upside down.
Well, the plus sign, so the plus sign's on the far side, so plus is this way. 1, 2, and then this one looks like negative, so we'll put 1 and 2. Watch it be broke. Oh, yay! Okay, so we'll set that to the side just for now, so I'll knock anything off the table. Here is the vehicle. So as you see, you get this protective film on here. I'm not going to peel that off yet. Looks like, yep, everything, your fingers, everything you touch. Well, it's going to be a little fingery for me handling it right now. But I wouldn't worry about that. So right off the bat, it looks incredible. Love the green, love the black. Looks like, this doesn't look like a paint job. It looks like it was molded in this color, so that's going to last a lot longer if you scrape it or scratch it. Looks like you get this nice trim all the way around. I absolutely love that. Let's turn it this way towards light. Love the trim all the way around. Looks like you got details, the handles, the antenna, the windshield wipers. They move. Sure enough, they move. Wow. So that's separate molded little pieces. That takes time. Same thing with the door handles. That's a little molded piece. Same thing. What was that? Dunlop tire. They feel nice and soft. So that's amazing. Looks like the wheels are head-on by one little bolt. And you got these little screws that's probably going to hold on the caliper on. So you may have to take the screws off and the bolt to take the wheel off. And then it'll be like a little fake, little rotor and caliper for detail, high quality. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and do the interior next. So I have no nails to pull this door open. I'm going to use this very, very carefully. I'm going to show you. The latch would probably be midway, so you're just going to barely get something in there to grab. You don't want to pull at the very top, and you're going to just basically pop it open. There you go. Now, once you pop one open, you can go through the vehicle and push it, so you're not pulling on something to break it. If I can reach it. And you want to push right here midway where the latch is, and boom, it snaps. Now, they did it to snap in, so when you're driving a trail, the door doesn't swing open. And then, obviously, last but not least, the back door. And obviously, I think the hood is where the battery and stuff goes, I think. So, let's go ahead and open that up. Wow. So, right off the bat, I noticed the detail in the interior looks absolutely incredible. And, see if these... Oh, wow, the seats look like they move. Yep, so the seat goes tilt, and Oh, wow. I can see the little track. It slides. So you can adjust the seats forward and backward and tilt, which is absolutely incredible. The dash looks like it has little tachometer stickers and a handle. And it's not just the door. You're actually getting the door panel and the handle. You're getting a lot of detail, which is absolutely freaking incredible. I've never seen an RC car like this before. Now, I know the other 110 scale cars may have the interiors and all this, but this is nice. So there you have it. Let's swing this door open. You can see some wiring, so that tells me that this little light right here lights up, which is incredible. Just glancing at that box over there when I was like showing you guys to pause it, I seen something about like 15 LEDs or something, like 25 ball bearings, so it's very well equipped. It's gonna have all kinds of crazy features. So you can see the little lines in the glass where it would normally heat up to like defog your window. That's attention to detail. The hinges are metal, which is incredible for this. The emblems are metal. You can see that. This will actually come off, and you can actually use this tire as a spare. There's little bolts and screws right there. I'm not sure how this cover comes off. I think it unsnaps. Nope, there's a little screw right there, and the cover comes off, and you can use this as a spare tire. That is incredible. Oh, the seats are folded down. Look, they fold up, and they fold down for storage. And what is this? Huh? A little compartment to store stuff like your shovel and tools and stuff. That is absolutely incredible on detail. Blew me away. That just blew me away. So your seats tilt forward and backward. We'll see if we can find anything else in the interior. Let's check out the mirrors. Oh, they tilt up and down, and then they open up, obviously. Wait a minute. That's real glass. That's real mirror glass in there. So they actually show you. See if you can see in the mirror, like on the side. Yeah. That's crazy. So they put real glass in the mirrors, which is, I've never seen that in an RC car before. That is absolutely stunning. Now let's go to the front. So looks like you get all kinds of LED lamps. I don't know how many's in here, but there's gonna be quite a few, I guarantee it. What else? What else? Oh yeah, little handles. You can technically kind of grab and pull on these, but these can pop out, so be careful. Metal hinges. This plate looks to be metal. That is nice. Kind of start to see some of the detail underneath, which we'll go over here in a minute. And then the front, I'm blown away. Look how many LED lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LED lights just in that span. This logo is metal for detail. The grill is metal, like an actual grill. Like you can see the honeycomb grill in there. It's metal. This plate is metal. That is just stunning. Let's go ahead and open up the hood. See what's under the hood. I probably should keep these doors and stuff open just to make sure that I can see anything else is going on. So let's go ahead and pop the hood open. So I don't have any nails. I want to very carefully get under there, just enough to lift it up, and that's it. See how I didn't scratch or damage it? You want to be very careful. You have some longer fingernails. That'll work. Do not pull from here. You can pop this glass out. The glass has these small little tabs. If you pull from here, you're going to bend this, and see how you can pop it out? So that's, yeah, you got to watch that. So you want to open it from the inside or get something and try to pop it close as you can to this hinge at the point, right? So this is the hood. They even put detail on the hood. Airbox, battery. Oh, wait a minute. That's the actual switch right here. They put a switch right here. Let me tilt it towards the light. They put a switch right here. You can see all the little boxes and wiring. They try to make it as realistic as possible. Motor. The actual 180 motor is in there with a transfer case. Here's the battery. Oh, it is a 2-cell. So it's a 7.4 volt 2-cell, 380 milliamps, 5C. So it's a low discharge rating, so it lasts as long as possible. I actually have 230 milliamp batteries that have the same exact connector, 230. So technically I also have a 600, a 400, and 2 400s. So if I get one of those 400s with this that goes from that style adapter to JST and just connect it, my JST adapter or whatever, it'll adapt to this, so I can actually use it I could make me an adapter as well, so I don't cut or anything on this because this is too nice. And I wouldn't mind having a couple extra batteries, especially if you're gonna crawl, hit some really long trails. Being this low of a discharge rating, I think it'll actually last a little while, which we'll kind of find out. Then you have in here this end of the connector. So let's go ahead and just slide the battery back in as best that we can. And we're gonna go ahead and connect this. We're not gonna quite turn it on yet, but we're gonna connect everything so we are ready when we don't have to open the hood back up and everything. So I'm impressed with the amount of detail under the hood. There's a little spot for it. You gotta kind of slide it in and you gotta turn it this way. Let me turn it this way and slide it in. And you wanna slide it to where it's like laying on that little spot. You don't wanna, there we go. You wanna lay it so it lays flat in there. Then you're gonna go ahead and connect this connector. It only goes on one way, just like so. And then you don't want to tuck it, but you want to make it look like it's part of the wiring to the motor or whatever. Just kind of run it neatly. Definitely hide the this connector. Kind of tuck this antenna. There you go, and that's how we're looking at it. So there you have it. Here's the off and on switch. Let's hit it for the first time, see what happens. Lights, and then they go out. Nice. So we'll leave that off for now. And now it's time to focus on the underneath because I guarantee it probably has a lot of detail. So here's the underneath. Oh my goodness. Wow. Where do I start? So let's start from the bottom. So you can see the exhaust. You can see the exhaust pipe with the Cadillac converter. You can see the metal. Yeah, the metal actual frame rails. This body can come off the actual frame. That is incredible. You can see the rear end. You can see the drive shafts and everything turning, that it's 4-wheel drive. You can see the little transfer case where the drive shaft's coming. So the motor is where the motor normally goes. Going to the transmission, there's a drive shaft coming out of transmission, going to the transfer case, which is powering the car. So it's exactly how a real car would power itself. It's absolutely mind-boggling. It has these little fake little shocks, and then it has coils next to them, which gives it the suspension. Has quite a bit of travel. You can see the linkages, stabilization bar, linkage bar, I forget what they're called. You can see those. You can see the little gas tank. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to remove it from the body. I could easily figure that out. You can see the steering linkage to the servo. Oh, there's another servo there. What's it for? Oh, you got one going to the transmission. So that's telling me it's got a servo going to a transmission, telling me low and high. So it's got low and high gears. It's got one going to the transmission, one going to the... Where's this third servo going? We're going to find out. So, that's just incredible. You can see the amount of detail on this just blew me away. So you can see the hubs, the knuckles, obviously for proportional, plenty of angle. You can hear it. Plenty of angle. You can tell that's metal geared. They put metal gear servos in here, as they should. Independent suspension. Same kind of deal in the front. See how easily that moves. These are metal dog bones, metal couplers. So there's a lot of metal gears, metal ball bearings. So there's a lot of high quality materials in here that makes this car. It just blew me away. Let me adjust my seats. Let me put the seats up in the back. Dude, I'm gonna buy a 1/12 scale figurine and put him in this vehicle because it is that level of detail. Like, it is literally, I'm not gonna close these all the way, just a little bit. It has literally blown me that freak away. So what I'm gonna do, it kind of has a hinge where it locks in right up here, and you just kind of push down and you kind of lift up. You gotta find the right spot for it. Hold on. Oh, this side. There you go, you gotta push in. There you go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this bad boy on and see what all it has. So you don't mind the finger smudges all over for me handling it. I didn't peel any of this glass yet. I don't wanna peel it just yet. I am gonna peel it before I hit the trails. I wanna really take care of this vehicle. I'm gonna be very gentle to it. So turn on transmitter, is searching for a signal. Let's turn this on. The lights came on and went off, right? Let's go ahead and close this hood. And let's start playing with buttons. So first thing is throttle. Let's see how fast it is. Wow, that's impressive. Okay, So we have steering, dual rate, steering trim. I don't care about that. I don't want to reverse any of the channels or anything like that. So you can reverse it if you like the throttle. Oh, wow.
It looks like something's moving inside it.
The steering wheel is turning. Holy smokes. The freaking, that's what that third servo was for. I was like, why do they have 3 servos? At first, why did it even have 2 of them? Because it's an electronic car. It has a ESC. It doesn't have a freaking, unless the old school servos actually. The old school electric cars, that's how it tells you if you're old or not, had a little touchpad, and as it went forward, it would make contact with the servo, and that would be the speed controller. People don't even go back. A lot of people don't go back and forth. Watch the wheel. Can you see it? Let me turn it this way in the light. There you go. Come this way, honey. Look at it through the light. Look, can you see it? It's exactly the way it turns. So left, right. The guy in there is going to be steering. So there is pedals. There is a gear shifter. There is a center console. Let me pop that in. There is a center console. There is a stick shift. There's emergency brake. There is gas. Not gas, but actual stickers of like the speed, the gas gauges. All the gauges are actually on the dash. They're really hard to see in this light. I apologize. But all of them, look at that. It's got like all the buttons and wires, and it's got a touch screen, and it's got all the goodies. Okay, what's this switch do? Oh, low gear, look. It's got low gear for crawling, and then it's got high, low, full throttle, high, full throttle. So you got low and high gear with the transmission. That is freaking incredible. What's this button do? Ah, here we go. So we got lights, high beams, all the lights on with flashers, just the fog lights, no lights. So turn signal right now, no turn signal. Now watch this. See how these are regular lights? Now watch. Which way am I turning?
That way.
Ready? Let's see if it'll do it in all the modes. That one's obviously. So if you want lights on, you click it once, even in a low, whatever. Now let's look at the back. Ha! You got tail lights. You got this light and the back lights. Now let's go through the different modes here. Oh no, my reverse light's out.
Just one of them?
Yeah, it looks like it. Off. So these lights. It's got brake lights. Look. So let's say I'm going. And then let's see if it's got reverse lights.
Oh, yep.
It's got reverse lights. Oh, this is crazy. I don't know what these dip switches are for. I don't have a clue. So it's got 4 dip switches. It's got steering and throttle reverse. It's got low steering. So I look. Everybody's like, oh, that steering's too fast. It's not realistic. Well, now look. Whoops, wrong button. Or that speed, or that speed, or so we can completely adjust the speed and the rate that you like. We have a trim to make sure it goes straight. Steering trim. Wow, that's way off. Sorry, I'll adjust that when you drive it right. Then you have throttle, dual rate. So, oh wait, is this all the way up? Yeah, no throttle. And then So you want this all the way. And then obviously throttle trim. If it's like creeping forward or you want the brake lights to stay on, you just give a little bit of reverse trim and the brake lights will stay on. Just whatever pretty much you want. And you can't access this tire. These tires are nice and soft. I can't get over the fact that there's rotors and behind them. I can't get over the fact of the front little shock and then little coil next to it, so it's full suspension. Honestly, it's a little bouncy in the back. I have two. So basically, this is my conclusion on it. Two gripes that I can tell. Number one, reverse light out. It could have came unplugged in shipping, or it could have been just bad, or it went bad when I turned it on. I don't know. But that's not a big deal. That could easily be fixed. It's just the panel behind there. You just literally replace a little liquid diode light. I can get one, plug it in, solder it, or I can get the whole board. I could even contact FMS, remove that piece, send it in, they'll send me a new one. So that's manufacturer's kind of defect. The mirrors do tilt, as you can tell. See how they tilt, different angles. So adjust them where you want them. Adjust everything on this, peel obviously the stuff off the glass. My second gripe, besides the light, is the bounciness. You ready? The front is perfect. The back, it's a little bit bouncy. Now, I don't know when you're crawling and when you're driving, it might be fine, but that's the only other complaint. Now, how do you address this? Is you simply get they have hop-up kits for these. So you can buy different different coils. You can buy oil-filled shocks. You can buy different kinds of coils. So I can replace those shocks. Those shocks right now are just plastic moving. There's nothing on them. I get ones filled with oil, so they kind of have dampening to slow the bounce down. And you get a different coil that's a little bit stiffer, a little bit softer. So we are going to address those things. We are going to do a couple small mods just to improve it, repair the light. Other than that, get an actual professional figurine that looks good, that fits in there. I may get like a shovel or fire extinguisher or something to keep in the back thing. Just make it as scale and realistic as possible. I am going to be doing some crawling and some fun with it. We're going to do that in the next video because this video is already long enough, honestly. How long is it?
26 minutes.
Yeah, just because there was so much to show, you know what I mean? It's literally just so much detail. I mean, I'm still finding... Oh, the markers are on the sides, too. Hold on, let me turn on the lights. You ready? It's got turn signals on the sides. Markers. And, of course, the back has a turn signal as well. I would probably run it in the high beams. If it was me, I would just run the high beams like this. And then my turn signals or whatever. Obviously, if you're on the trail and trying to conserve battery, you can run nothing at all. You know what I mean? Put it in low gear and climb. Seems like it has a lot of force in low. Like, yeah, it's got a lot of torque and power in low. High would be when you get down a straightaway and you want to hit it and get some speed. The cool part is you can shift literally at any time. You can shift while you're moving. I'd probably stop just to make sure that gear gets into gear and it doesn't get caught or something weird. I don't think that's going to be an issue. The 4 AAAs are no problem going in there. I like the way they slide in. You should be able to drive and film with one hand and steer with this one, just like I'm doing right here. So that's possible. So you can hear the satisfying snap in the back. You can hear the satisfying snaps on the sides. These are probably pushed in. Adjust the mirrors. And I'm probably going to pull the plastic off. What do you think? Or should I wait? Try to hit the trail. I don't want to just scratch it up, and I don't want to get it dirty. Like, This is really a nice piece. Like, if you're going to display this, this is the one. Oh, the hood's not shut all the way. Because you can hear the click in the hood. Watch. Hear that? Now, none of it is going to swing open or open on it. And it's just incredible. That fresh, brand new smell. I love it. And you want to keep like one of those cloths you get like phones or watches or whatever. I got one, a cloth. Keep it in your case. Just get the fingerprints off. Just wipe it. This thing will look sharp. I do love the color. It's unique. The only thing that sucks is if a bunch of people buy these, they're going to have the same color vehicle, right? So I wish they would have maybe released a couple of different colors. At least I don't know of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything. Like, I wanted to genuinely be surprised with a lot of this stuff, honestly. 112 scale radio. So let me quickly sound off some of the features, because I feel like, I don't know if I said them all or if I experienced them all. So here we go. Robust chassis. Solid frame, full chassis structure. Wow. Metal frame rails. Front and rear 3-link rigid axle suspension with coil spring. The scale engine houses a 180 motor with a 2-speed transmission, metal gears through the transmission, 25 stainless steel ball bearings, metal U-joint drive shafts, battery, servo, receiver, ESC, and light control under the hood. Lift the hood. It features lifelike scale engine with delicate detailing. Side doors open with similar to the real Jimmy. The steering wheel driven by an independent servo and linked to the front of the steering servo, so it does the same actions. Adjustable front seats, perfect for 112 scale figures. So if you have a little bit taller figure, or to get them in there and adjust the seat to the person so they can actually hold the wheel, so they're not like back here away from the wheel, because a lot of seats you can't adjust. That's incredible. That's just attention to detail. Open the back door, flatten the rear seats, and enjoy some spacious storage. The trunk features a hidden storage area. Wow. Super detailed interior and dashboard, which is true. The length is 291 millimeters, width is 135, height's 158, wheelbase is 184, ground clearance is 16 millimeters, approach angle is 61 degrees, and departure angle is 60. I mean, this is just incredible. So, officially licensed product by Suzuki Motor Corporation. So this is a knockoff. You can see you're getting actual logos, metal, and all that. Ready to run 4-wheel drive. Painted body with the original coating and stainless steel marks using the photo etch technology. So these are metal, all metal emblems. That is incredible right there. Electro plating, Suzuki logo, and light cups. So these are like next level lights. I mean, these lights look like real, like car lights with the LEDs and stuff. I mean, that's what basically they are. Photo etching honeycomb grill with authentic removable rear view mirror. What? It's got a rear view mirror. Of course it does. Fine wheel artwork mounted with natural rubber tires. Bumpers and fenders and roof can be disassembled for personal modifications. What? Hold on. Bumpers, wheel fenders, and roof can be disassembled for personal modifications.
Oh, so
the
like
roof comes off. That's gonna be modification stuff. It says outstanding car light system with up to 15 LEDs. Headlights, full beam and dipped. Turn signals activated when turning, dual flash switch. Fog lights, front and rear fog lights can be activated remotely. Brake lights activate when parked. Reverse lights activated when reversing. So, yeah, the Jimmy is just, it's an incredible vehicle. I could see this becoming, I could see some of these, like, literally being kept in these boxes, like, kept in this case with everything, with the stickers on here, and just kept as a collector's item. That's how nice this is. Obviously, I'm hitting the trails with it. I am going to keep it in good condition, just because it's just the grill and the lights. I just can't get over the high. Like, look at that honeycomb grill and those LED lights. I mean, they look like real car. The marker lights, just the handle, just everything. Like, it's just the back window. The roof's going to be gone on mine. I can tell you that right now. I'm taking the roof and the back door.
Is this one that you'll use that new ramp for that I got you?
This is not a ramp. I'm not going to bash this car. Are you crazy? It's not like, I think with taxes, it was just shy of $300. So this is not a cheap vehicle by any standard. It's not one you ramp and flip it and scratch it and roll it. This is the vehicle that you get together like at those crawling meets, and they have like 110 scale, 112, and then the 128 and 124 smaller ones. And this is the type of vehicle you can build a course in your home with like books and boxes and just make a cool little course for this thing to crawl. They make courses. They actually have, a couple hobby shops actually have courses for this size of a vehicle in 110 scale. So this will actually crawl and climb. You can upgrade, like I said, I'm gonna may even upgrade the tires, honestly. But this thing's just one of those cool crawlers. I can't get over the windshield wipers being able. I just can't handle it. Like, this is incredible. I know I'm not first one to the party. I don't care if I'm the last one to the party. This thing is incredible. I had to do it when he told me you'll be pleasantly impressed. John has never lied to me, so he impressed me. Good job, John. Shout out to you. If you're in a local area, stop by your local hobby shop. Regardless of what area it's in, stop by your local hobby shop. Help them stay in business. Online is where everyone's typically sharpening. Look at that. You can see, oh, wow, look. The Jimmy logo etched in metal. The Suzuki. Dude, this is like, there's so many detail like I'm still catching. Like the little lines in the window, just every time I look at it, like the caliper and the brakes and the rims, and just every time I look at it, metal frame, I'm always finding new stuff. So you can see it has these boards in here with wiring. I'm wondering if one of them just got loose in shipping. I'm going to press them all and check them all. I'm going to verify. Dude, I honestly believe that it's this one right here. It just popped out a little bit. Make sure this one's in too. Okay, let's see if that fixes. That would be hilarious. Wouldn't it be funny if it just came loose in shipping? No, I'm still missing one. See, it's this one right here. See this inner one right here?
Yeah.
So it would be, It's like, I don't know what it is, if it's a reverse light or a brake light. Flashers are here, like, hold on. I don't know what it is, but it's hilarious. Like, that's the only thing, and that's pretty good. That's pretty decent quality control. I feel like, though, to be 100% honest with you, let me go ahead and open this and unplug it anyways. You don't want to leave this plugged in. Like, I'm going to turn it off for now, but before you put this up and store it, please unplug your battery. It's going to somehow drain it just very, very slowly. It's so much better for it to unplug it. And one last thing. Let me close this. Make sure when you put it in, you also fold your mirrors so they don't get damaged. Close that. I'm curious which one it is. It has to be this one, right? I feel like it's almost a little loose. Like it's no, I feel like it's kind of smaller than that. Like, no, it's coming off. Never mind. I don't know. So the nut's in there. So here's the wheel. So what's going to happen is the rotor is held on. The rotor is held on by these little tiny screws. It's holding on the roller and a brake caliper. So it looks very realistic. On this side, we have ball bearing with a little pin. Ball bearing on that side, I guarantee it. You can see the little spring in the suspension. I mean, it's just, I had to do that just to show you guys, like, how legitimate this is. Like, it's literally crazy. So, yeah. I'm not going to do a complete teardown on it. I'm sure someone's already done a teardown. I'm sure there's been other videos. What I'm going to do is wrap up this video. Stay tuned for Hitting the Trails Factory. I don't want to touch nothing on it. Hitting the Trails Factory. Maybe going to like a local hobby shop that has like a course, and we can hit the course. Maybe go to a meet. Maybe someone else has this video. We can talk about it. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe we could do something like that, something fun. And then later, I'll do the fix first, and then I'll start to mod, you know, things that I think can be improved on it. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be professional. rock crawler parts. It's not gonna be just me like trying to rig it or fix something on it. No, I'm actually gonna buy aftermarket parts for it. You can. There's a huge aftermarket for rock crawlers. I think even for 112 scale, a lot more for 110 scale. I do know that for a fact. I'm sure 112 scale is getting popular. Actually, he told me the smaller scales are becoming are becoming more powerful because a lot of folks have had 110 scale and they realize they're much larger. You need a bigger course. These guys with these smaller ones, the ones this size and smaller, are literally building courses in their basement, at a friend's house, in the backyard. So I may even do that because I have the sand out. I may put some rocks and sticks and make a little trail. So we'll do that for you next. The natural, the first crawl, fun, stuff like that. We'll fix the light. We'll do some mod videos. We'll do some meat videos. So stay tuned. There's going to be tons of content on this. Just figuring out more stuff, letting you know if they have any issues in the future. I know this is not cheap. It's quite a bit of money, so I want to make sure I'm showing you and telling you everything. That's why I try to be as detailed as possible for you guys. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, and I'm super excited and happy. So that's gonna do it. I picked mine up from a local hobby shop. I'm sure it's available online. I think in a distributor, it actually says on the box, Horizon. Yep, Horizon Hobby LLC. So you go to horizonhobby.com, go to their cars, click on it, and then this will be available. So $269 plus taxes or shipping. Probably over $100, I think, you get free shipping anyway. So there you have it. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.